Good morning. I'm Larry Mathieson. I'm the CEO of Kerby Centre in Calgary and Viner Centre in Medicine Hat. And we just wanted to welcome you all, those of you who are joining us in person, and the majority of you who are joining us virtually or online. And over the last 2 years, we've had a lot of restrictions on our ability to get together and to congregate. And despite that, of Remembrance Day and those who gave the extreme sacrifice so that we can have the freedoms that we have is integral to Kerby and Viner Centres. So we wanted to take every opportunity to celebrate those individuals who made the sacrifice for us and to celebrate the freedoms and the liberties that we have. And again, we thank you for being here today.
We honor our ancestors by acknowledging Treaty 7 territory. We acknowledge the Treaty 7 nations, the Piikani First Nation, the Siksika First Nation, the Kainai First Nation, the Stoney Nakoda First Nations, and the Tsuut'ina First Nation. We acknowledge the ancestral territory of the Siksikaitsitapi, the Blackfoot Confederacy, and the home of Métis Region Number 3.
Hello friends, on this Remembrance Day, it's my great privilege to share with you this important day of reflection. Thank you to the Kerby Centre for bringing us together and for their tireless work in serving our dear seniors. We stand together to remember those who stepped up to serve our country and pay tribute to those who made the ultimate sacrifice. We also recognize their family members, their spouses, and the loved ones who support them every step in the path of service. We thank their descendants who tell the story, carry on the legacy of service, and contribute to their communities in their own way. As Canadians, we are proud to care for our regions, support them, and value the service by assisting them in their adjustments to civilian life, whether they served months ago or the decades ago. Thank you to all those who served. Let us work every day to honor their sacrifice, lest we forget.
On November 11th, Remembrance Day, we remember those who sacrificed so much, fought in wars, volunteered, and gave so much for our continued freedom in this country. My own father volunteered and went over and fought, and it was life-changing for him. He never talked about it, of course, until late in his life, and I learned so much from him. Thank you, everyone who preserved our freedom in Canada and who gave so much for all of us.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
They were young as we were young. They served, giving freely of themselves. To them we pledge, amid the winds of time, to carry their torch and never forget. We will remember them.
We will remember them.
100 years ago, an inspiring woman had a vision. A bright red poppy to honor veterans who lost their lives in the First World War, and to help raise support funds to help others in the aftermath.
The idea was conceived by Madame Anna Guérin of France, sparked by John McCrae's poem in Flanders Fields. Anna had originally founded a charity to help rebuild war-torn regions of France after the First World War.
Poppies made of fabric were sold to help her charity. She presented the concept to France's allies, including the Great War Veterans Association in Canada, which later became the Royal Canadian Legion. The idea was adopted, and the poppy symbol made its first appearance in Canada on July 6, 1921, the year of the first poppy campaign to support our veterans. To mark the symbol's 100th anniversary in 2021, the Royal Canadian Legion produced a replica of the original fabric pin.
The familiar image has come to reflect the sacrifices of fallen Canadian veterans from all arms of the military and from all missions, including 2 world wars, Korea, Afghanistan, Bosnia, peacekeeping duties, and other assignments.
Canada's Parliament entrusted the Legion with the exclusive right to use the poppy as the nation's symbol of remembrance and to safeguard its image, a pledge it honors today.
100 years later, the symbol is unmistakable. Its meaning still deep.
The poppy of remembrance honors sacrifice. The poppy of remembrance cries, never again. The poppy of remembrance reflects solace and support.
Anna Guérin's vision lives on.
To learn more about how the Legion helps veterans, visit legion.ca.
In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly. Scarce heard amid the guns below, we are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep though poppies grow in Flanders Fields.
O you who sleep in Flanders Fields, sleep sweet, to rise anew. We caught the torch you threw, and holding high, we keep the faith with all who died. We cherish too the poppy red that grows on fields where valor led. It seems to signal to the skies that blood of heroes never dies, but lends a luster to the red of the flower that blooms above the dead in Flanders Fields. And now the torch and poppy red we wear in honor of our dead. For not that ye have died for naught, will teach the lesson that you wrought in Flanders Fields.